Hello, Dr. Dayanayev here from Steinway Family Dental Center. We get a lot of questions about cost of dental treatment, and today we're going to answer some of the most common questions on that subject. The first question is, how does the prices at Steinway Family Dental Center compare to the local practices around us? The answer is depends on the service. If you're looking for service that is lasting you long and you get good experience with that and it's nice and easy, then in comparison to my neighbors, for example, if you need a deep cleaning, I know that the office across the street is at least 20% more expensive. There's regular checkups and cleaning, it's also less expensive. Now the major work, not fillings of course, because fillings are also less expensive than at my neighbors, but the major work we do only use premium materials. So if you would compare apples to apples, it's probably going to be less expensive than the neighbors. But if you compare what we're going to give you to something that you're going to get outside of that, that will vary, and you may find that it's more expensive than that. But if you're comparing the same products, it's not going to be more expensive than everywhere else. The next question is, why do the cost of some procedures vary? And of course, we're talking about procedures that would not be covered by insurance companies because most of them are not looking to spend money, right? And of course, it's difficult to get anything done when you're not looking to spend money for you, and because you think you got insurance and your insurance is not looking to spend money because they want to keep all the money, and that's how they become richer and richer. So how do we get anything done, right? And this is why we get all these questions about the cost of the procedures. Now, how does the cost of the procedures come about? Well, there is expenses on making anything produced, right? Whether it is, let's say, a crown, there is a laboratory fee, and then there is a shipment between the laboratory and the dental office, then there is a doctor's fee, there is also different materials that the doctor is going to use for you, and also there is rent and so on, right? So basically there is an expense of making it, then there is a salary of the doctor, and then there is a profit. So this is what comprises the fee for any procedure. Can it be vary from place to place? Yes. Some people have very small office, the expenses are very little, so there is more profit in there. And some people have rather large office, so there's more expenses, but you get more procedures done under the same roof. So you can see anything that you need to have done could be done there. So that is basically the difference. The next question is, can Steinway Family Dental Center help me understand if the procedures that I need would be covered by my insurance or would not be covered by my insurance, or how it would affect my payment to the Steinway Family Dental Center, whatever I need? And the answer is yes, of course. We will take your insurance and we'll give you answers on all the aspects of it. We'll see what you need and how your insurance will react to the charges that you would get from any particular procedures that you need. And we will help you to see, finance it if you have to find the money. We have people whose responsibility it is to help you to find the money for it, and then you would get the treatment, of course. The next question is, if my dental insurance would not cover the full cost of my treatment, would financial options be available? And yes, we work with different companies that would finance you. A lot of times it's interest-free financing that people will choose interest-free option. And depending on your monthly fee, what would be acceptable to you, you can choose a plan that will suit your needs. Yes, of course, we will help you to do that. The next question is, does Steinway Family Dental Center provide discount for payment up front in cash? Well, when we say cash, we don't mean the actual cash only. We also mean if you pay with your credit card or with your checks or with a banker's check, right? That's all considered to be cash. Basically, if you're not borrowing the money from any institutions, would we give you the discount for that? And if your payment for all the treatment up front, the policy is that you get up to 5% discount for that. I hope that was helpful, and if you still have some questions, you can contact us 718-728-3314, and we will help you to understand your particular insurance and your particular treatment plan and how they would match together and what the insurance responsibility in your case and what would be your responsibility in that case. We would also help you to finance your treatment if you qualify for that, or if you want that. And we will hold your hand all the steps of the way, and you'll make it really easy for you. So if you can't reach us on the phone for some reason and you want to go online and find us, it's alldentalneeds.com and request an appointment, and we'll help you with whatever you need.